Hey everyone, Shannon Johnson here with Journey Home Realty with your April market update. We are in the thick of our spring market, and what an exciting time it is for our buyers and our sellers. Let's take a look. All right, so great news. Our inventory is increasing, which is awesome. Take a look at this slide. This shows nationally across the country what percentage of inventory we were seeing in every single state. 45 out of the 50 states saw an increase in their inventory. Nationally, we increased 23.5%, which is awesome news. Awesome news for our sellers who are taking advantage of all that home appreciation, all that home equity that they have earned, and great news for our buyers who are eager and ready to jump into the home buying market. Let's take a look at this next slide. This is an 8-year projection. So yes, we saw a 23.5% increase in our inventory. We are still 37.9% below our pre-pandemic inventory levels, which is just crazy. But it is exciting to see that our sellers are jumping in. So what does that mean for our buyers? I know you all have seen the news. We're still seeing the interest rates. But here's the thing, I think as consumers, we are all starting to move in that direction, that we are recognizing that the 2 and 3% interest rates were kind of those unicorn years. And it's nice to see the market stabilize itself, even though we are still seeing the 6s in the interest rates. So what happened? So let's talk, right? So the Fed met last month in March, and they decided to hold steady. And if you go back to our March update, we talk about this, right? They don't want to make a change too soon, too quick, and rock the boat in the economy, if you will. So they chose to hold steady. So what does that mean? Well, according to Forbes magazine, it will all depend on the continuous incoming economic data that comes into the Fed. But economists still are confident and positive that we will see a late summer cut. And you'll see here in this chart, our projections for the remaining year, the remaining quarters, all the economists are still trending downwards. Not drastic, but still in a downward motion. Now, I know that there are so many things that come into being able to afford a home and the affordability factors, so let's talk about that as well, right? We don't want to not address those issues. So home affordability, what goes into home affordability, okay? There are 3 factors that go into home affordability. 1 is wages, 2 is rates, and 3 is home prices. What we know with inflation, what did that do to our earning power? Well, as you can see here, our wages have increased more rapidly than they had in the past, meaning people are earning more. And then we know that rates are trending downward. They will continue to probably hold steady and just slowly tick down, nothing drastic like we had seen in the past. So let's chat about home prices. In this chart right here, we are still seeing that homes will continue to appreciate at an average of 3% a year, which is awesome, right? We want to see our home values continue to increase. What's great about a 3% appreciation rate is that it's not the double-digit appreciation rates, which created a frenzy and skyrocketed home prices. We are just seeing a nice steady increase in our home value. So great news for our buyers and sellers. Yes, it is still a seller's market. We are starting to see homes sit on the market a little bit longer, which is great news because it gives our buyers a little bit more leverage. So please reach out to us. Let's talk about what homeownership looks like for you. And then for our sellers, if you have any questions about what your home equity is and what that would look like to sell, please reach out. We'd love to chat with you. I also want to address the giant pink elephant that's in the room. I'm sure you all have seen the NAR update on the settlement, and I want to thank all of you. We've had so many people reach out to us and just ask how we're doing. So we're doing great. Here's the thing. Commission rates have always been negotiable. Nothing has ever been set in stone. And so us and the majority of the agents that we know, we are all trying to be transparent. We've been transparent in the past. We will continue to be transparent with our buyers, our sellers. For our VA buyers, look, nothing has been settled yet. There's been no judgment, and the VA is not going to invalidate our VA buyers, but we have to allow the legal system and the powers that be continue to work through this. And what we will all do is just stay positive and continue to lean on God, because we know that He will guide us in whatever our actions are. Well, awesome. Thank you all so much for joining us for the April market update. We look forward to seeing you on part 2. Have a good day.